Okay, here we go. Getting into the Black Hole Forge take, I don't know, 7,096 or something, somewhere around there. It's been a few attempts, is my point, is what I'm trying to get at here. This latest attempt has been somewhat hobbled by the latest Windows update. Like, I need to straight up just tell Windows to stop updating. It's the worst thing, right? I let it do the update today. I had a lecture, so I started the update, came home. You know, the update was all done. I was like, okay, that was painless. Then my microphone's not working. My system volume is like nothing. Like I have both the game and the general system volume right now up to max in order to get this to be somewhat similar to what it was before. It might be slightly louder now, I don't know. But, you know, it's pretty similar to how it was initially. But, like, it's fucking nuts to me that max volume now is an acceptable volume. You know? So if you actually want something to be loud, if you have something on speakers or something on a computer now, you're going to have a hell of a time because Windows has decided that that is not okay anymore. But yeah, I've had to fuck around with some shit in order to get any of this working as intended. But here we are now. I'm going to try something this time, which might be a really bad idea because historically me trying things hasn't gone great. Normally when I try anything, it tends to end in tears, but I'd quite like to just touch down my ship, like, on the bridge or something. This was an easy, quick way down, right? I think. Maybe we'll just use this instead. I'm pretty certain this, if we can actually land here, hang on. I'm pretty certain this takes us, like, straight into the Hanging City, I think, right? I think. Right? Right? I think. Right? YouTube commenter and all-round good guy, A Solar Sail, who has been, you know, watching these videos. Hi to you, dude. As mentioned, there is a quicker way into and out of the Hanging City, and it might be this, and I just forgot about it. But yeah, honestly, hints like that are exactly what I need at this point. I'm honestly at a point with this game now where, as I say, it's not that I want it to be over. It's not that I'm having a bad time with the game, but I am starting to sort of chase my own tail a lot, you know, and getting to the point where I'm straight up struggling to discover progress. And even now, though I now know that shit, what's it called? The Ash Twin has teleporters in it. I still don't know exactly how. This doesn't take me to the Hanging City. It takes me near though. This will do. Yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought there. But the Ash Twin has teleporters in it. I still don't know how to get the one that takes me to the Black Hole Forge to work correctly. So that's gonna be pretty much the focus of this video, honestly. Because I'm pretty confident it's that one that I found that had like the glass panel between me and the teleporter thing. And I'm assuming I need to do something to either remove that panel or get under that panel or something. There's something I was doing wrong with that. Because the teleporter wasn't working as intended. So I need to experiment. Experimente. Okay. You. Into place. Thank you. That's that bit done. I think this is definitely quicker, right, than the fucking dumbass ways I was getting into here. It was worth sort of circumnavigating the planet a couple of times to get the more immediate route down. I think. Might not be as easily visible from space like the gravity cannon entrances, but it is a lot quicker, so to bear that in mind when this attempt inevitably goes to shit and I have to do this again. I assume there is a way like straight in and out of the Hanging City itself as well, which might be even quicker, but I don't know where that is, and I'm not really in an exploring mood right now, shall we say. I'm in the sort of state of mind where I have something I want to do and I just want to get on with it. Where the fuck was that gravity wall? Not this, is it? This goes down. We want to go up, surely. Right? It's not this. What was the gravity wall I just used to get here? I've fucking lost it. I also kind of clipped into the wall there. That was buggy. There. There, that's what I want. That thing. Can I not get back up to it? Oh, I can, yeah. It's okay. I'm just retarded. Just a little bit special needs. A little bit intellectually subnormal. I don't mean the good kind, you know. I don't mean like autism. Autism's great. Like it makes you super fucking intelligent in other ways. You're just not great at the whole social thing, and that's fine, you know. That's cool. Autism's like a blessing. I'm not that kind of retarded. I'm just the kind where you're basically a vegetable. That's the kind I am. I'm the gibbering wreck kind of autism. Autism? Retardation. That's what I meant to say. I got there in the end. Look. I'm not a psychologist, a psychotherapist, a psychiatrist, some people call that. A psychoanalyst. I'm not any of that, right? But I know when I'm being brain dead. Because it's usually. So it's pretty easy to spot, honestly. Right, take me to the Ash Twin. We're gonna speed run to that one tower. Because there's 4 towers, right? There's the cactus one, which is at one end, which teleports us to the sun station. The next one along is the oxygen building, I believe, which takes us to Timberhearth. Then there's the 2 towers. Actually, the 2 towers and the oxygen building might be the other way around. The 2 towers takes us to the Ember Twin. So that just leaves us with the end one, which takes us to Brittle Hollow, presumably. Like it, even if the writing wasn't hinting that takes us to the Black Hole Forge, sort of process of elimination sort of dictates, right? God, it took us longer to get here than I thought. A lot is unearthed. This is the cactus place, right? Kind of hard to tell from this angle. Let's just... This is the one you have to enter in through the back. I think this is the cactus one, yeah. Yeah, pretty certain, actually, yeah. Then we got the fucking Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers over here. The 2 towers, not the Twin Towers. That's something else entirely. That is another thing I probably shouldn't talk about. But I'm going to anyway. See, this is the blessing I have, honestly. This is the blessing I have. Like, some people might think, oh, being a small YouTuber is shit. You don't make any money, you don't get all the fame and glamour that comes with being, you know, a big-time celebrity or whatever. But to be honest, I'm not sure I even want that shit. I mean, money's nice, obviously. But, you know, again, I'm never going to run ads on a fucking Let's Play. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't work. You know, anyone who thinks doing a Let's Play is work has never worked an actual day in their fucking life, you know. So... I really do feel like this one does something. Don't know. We'll have to come back to that. We'll keep heading round. What was I saying? I just keep derailing myself here. But no, the good thing about being a small-time YouTuber is I can just say whatever the fuck I want. Like, the whole spiel about fucking being a retard earlier. Like, if someone like PewDiePie, one of the big guys, just said the word retard, there'd be fucking things in Time magazine about it. There'd be They'd be shut down for non-PC talk and everything. And here's the thing, I'm a pretty hard leftist, you know. I've got socialist views and all that. 420 legalize it, yo, and all that business. You know, I'm pretty stereotypical on that, but the whole identity politics thing just needs to fucking stop at this point. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, if you're trans or gay or, you know, minority in any kind, great. Fucking great. Like, you should have all the equality in the world, and I wish you the best, you know? No ill will intended to anyone there, but this whole, you can't say this word or else you're instantly a Nazi or whatever, it's just, for the love of God, guys, come on now. Come on. Have you never heard of banter? You know? Jesus fucking Christ. That's just me, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too old for the modern generation or whatever. But, okay, this is the bad room. This one takes me back to Timberhearth without my ship, so I don't like this one. Do not like this one at all. The next one, right? I don't even want to pass through here. I'm genuinely afraid to pass through here because it might teleport me to Timberhearth. I don't know. I probably shouldn't get all political on here. I think that's probably a bad move. Like, even as previously mentioned, a small YouTuber, it's just the sort of thing you don't want to have to deal with. You know, the sort of drama you don't need. How do I, like, it's a solid room. There's no, like, obvious way of just entering in between the teleporter and the glass pane. Is there something, like, at the bottom, perhaps? It's active, as far as I can tell. It's glowing, you know, so it doesn't need, like, a switch or anything, I don't think. So why won't it teleport me? What am I doing wrong here? Hey, there we go. Straight over Brittle Hollow. There's no obvious clues. There might be something right down the bottom, but the sand will need to leave a bit before we can do that. You know, I think I might gamble on something, which I will probably regret doing, but fuck it. You know? Hashtag YOLO, as the kids say. I want to try being in the broken tower for a full cycle. Possibly even while this is happening. Is this coming my way right now? This is coming my way right now. I should not. Go away. Go away. It didn't, oh no, good, I only caught the tail end of it. I'm safe. I thought I was fucked for a second there, but I'm not. That's as far as that conversation's going. Turns out, I'm not. Good. Out of curiosity, was there anything worth seeing up the top here? I know the top of this tower is a place I came to in like the second episode or something. This was a place I experienced very early on. The scroll? Did I ever read this scroll? Is there a wall we can put this in somewhere? There isn't one there. Where do I put this scroll? Because the one below me is already filled, right? And you can't... As far as I know, you can't put a scroll in an already filled scroll hole. Oh, okay, it's not filled. I stand corrected. Friends visiting from the Hang City, we are planning with the Astrim project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Romy found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Yeah, I've been there. I imagine how otherwise immensely clever Konoe would have lose his own head if it weren't anatomically possible. Okay, let's just tips about where the high energy lab is. We know all about the high energy lab. Gambling time, I think. Gambling time. Take me somewhere. This is definitely going to take me somewhere, and it's definitely not what I intended when I said take me somewhere. Yeah, I guess that one is just broken. That's a real shame. Oh no, my ship. My ship's gonna have a bad time of it. At least we've officially crossed that off as an option now. Because I was wondering if there was possibly like somewhere else I could teleport to here in the in-between. And I just had to gamble with that, but no, it is what it is. Whoa, what? Is this what it's like to steer a ship that's fucked from sand? Or did I just knock into something? I think I just knocked into something, to be fair. My bad. My bad. Is this the building we want? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, because that's the cactus one. We'll just land here and see if we can hop across. And do a fucking Mario 64 long jump here. Look at that. How good am I? Okay. What is this tower actually? This isn't the one I wanted. But it is a tower. So fuck it, we'll wait in it, I guess. See what it does. This is definitely not what... This isn't the one that took me to Giant's Deep, is it? I don't even know anymore. I've done so much of this that I've just lost track. If this takes me to Giant's Deep now, I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay. Well, that was my mistake. I fully admit that was my mistake. I fully conclude that I have literally just ruined this attempt. But hey, we got to hear about my political opinions, so I mean... That was pretty cool, right? That makes up for more failed gameplay. Oh, fuck. Those Ash Twin Towers are so fucking dangerous, like... They literally do. Literally, physically, and relatively. They teleport you somewhere without your ship. And if that happens, you are fucked in all the ways. Speaking of, this should be fun. This is a good way to die, I think. We try and get underneath the thing when it lands on us. Oh. I'm not going to make it in time. Oh well, I'll just break my knees instead. Oh, that was actually a pretty safe landing. Look at that. Way to go, me. Way to go. I didn't die. I mean, I was trying to die, so honestly, that's not really the ideal situation at this point. But, pretty cool nonetheless, I suppose. Pretty cool nonetheless. If one of you giant tornadoes wants to just end me, that would be really helpful. That would be really rad about now. I honestly thought the sun would have exploded by now. It seemed like we were fast running out of time when I was on the Ash Twin, and now I've been here a while, just sort of wandering about. Please end me. Please take it upon yourself to launch me into a unsurvivable situation. Here's a thought, actually. Nope, gravity's getting me. I thought maybe I would be able to thruster my way onto that space station, because there is clearly shit there. Like there's a tractor beam which should make it a little bit easier to get at. I kind of forgot that that was a thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I had kind of discredited the whole Giant's Deep Space Station business. The broken gravity cannon and all that. I'd kind of forgotten about it. Oh, there goes my fuel. Or half of it, anyway. It's very hard to die. Harder than you might expect, considering how many times I've done it. When you actually want to die in this game, it's quite difficult. There really just need to just be a hold your breath button. Considering like there is a mechanic for leaving your ship without a spacesuit, there should be an option to just take the space. There we go. There's the sad music. We're getting there now. We're getting there. Death comes for us all, and it comes for me in the next sort of 15-20 seconds, hopefully. Is this not gonna do anything? You are the worst tornado, dude. The absolute worst tornado. Why are you so incompetent? Caress me in your swirling winds and launch me into the stratosphere. What is up with this tornado? Why are you so incompetent at being a tornado? You have one job, and that is to toss me. To toss me like the big boy I am. I'll see you later then. You're gonna be like that? Try this one. If I can be in space just as the sun explodes, it'll be quite a spectacle. Can't deny that. It'll be a way to go. Like, no kidding, like in real life, if I had an option of a choice of several different ways to die, and one of them was being tossed into space by a tornado, just in time to impact with an exploding sun. I was slightly off time there, to be fair. But, you know, that has got to be... That's a pretty fucking rad way to go, right? I mean, come on. Come on, you got to give me that. Give me credit for that, at least. How do I get to the Black Hole Forge? If anyone... Oh, I don't want to be... I don't want to be begging for answers. I don't want to be begging for answers. Because, I mean, I could just look up a walkthrough at that point, but I don't want to. I want to solve this off my own back, but god... Damn it. I bet there's not even anything there. I bet I get to the Black Hole Forge and it's like, I don't know. Pie and Poke went for a walk today and they saw a tree. It was very nice. Anyway, that was the Black Hole Forge. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I mean, once again, looking at my little star map over here, we've still got the Ash Twin project, which we will never understand, but hopefully the Black Hole Forge might give us some information on that. I think it is tied in somehow. We still have to continue going through this fucking shithole, which I don't want to do. And then we do have that orbital probe cannon. But yeah, Dark Bramble, Black Hole Forge, Ash Twin project, and orbital probe cannon are basically our 4 remaining sort of points of interest. And I've put so much time and effort into getting to the fucking Black Hole Forge at this point. I've fucking speedily accessed Brittle Hollow so many times at this point, purely in search of Black Hole Forge based enlightenment. I'm coming in way too fast! Didn't have my suit on. Oh, fuck. Anyway, as I was saying, Black Hole Forge has been such a focus of like the last Christ knows how many episodes of this Let's Play at this point. I just have to. I can't just give up on it. And because I'm sure landing on that orbital probe cannon, it'll probably take me a few attempts, but it's well within my means. I feel like because there's that tractor beam there, I can probably just like hang out around Giant's Deep until I can sort of just launch myself into that tractor beam and everything will be fine. So like that at least is very doable. Dark Bramble I feel is just going to be a lot of trial and error. So I'm just going to have to keep delving into that and hope I don't get caught in that fucking endless loop area again. And then, as I say, the Ash Twin, I feel like we're probably going to have to go to the Black Hole Forge in order to discover anything about the Ash Twin project. So, like, that's sort of a no-go. But the other two are definitely things I feel like we could be doing right now. I'm just so fucking laser focused on the Black Hole Forge right now, and I can't like give up on it when I feel like I've had a hint. Because this is the thing that gets me. I've had a hint and I'm still not getting what exactly I need to do in order to, like, I know where the teleporter is. I'm pretty confident that teleporter is the one I need to use, but there's something I need to do with it to make it work, because it ain't working right now. I know I'm just repeating myself here. I know I'm just sort of going in an endless cycle at this point, but I'm just sort of confirming the facts in my own head, you know? Just using what I know to see if anything like gets knocked loose. Any of those brain cells suddenly spontaneously bounce off one another and create a spark of inspiration. But it's not really working so far. I'll let you know if it does though. Keep you informed, as I'm wont to do. Seems that you know, if any sort of idea or non-idea whatsoever passes my teeny tiny brain, eventually it finds its way to just flowing out of my mouth like so much unwanted vomit. I don't know. This is like playing this and The Witness at the same time. It's so interesting. It's such an interesting comparison, you know? Because The Witness, and I'm trying not to belittle it here because it is a very cool game, but it's much more of a straightforward puzzle game. It's much more, here's a puzzle, solve it, you know? The solution is in front of your eyes, you just need to engage your little brain. And that sort of thing I feel like I'm actually quite good at, despite that one video of me like taking 50 minutes over one puzzle. But you know, in spite of that, I feel like it's something I can handle. But these sorts of I guess pattern recognition, problem solving sort of puzzles, the ones that are more externalized, I suppose, not just a puzzle that's placed in front of your face to solve, but more like an overarching sort of connect the dots sort of thing this game is. I am much worse at. I mean, I'm proud of myself that I've got some of these things, right? Like the whole the Quantum Moon thing with the camera. The fact that I managed to make that connection. Something very close to me just hit something else very loudly, and that was very scary. But the fact that I solved that Quantum Moon puzzle was a sort of proud moment of mine. And you know, getting the whole anglerfish, realizing you can avoid the anglerfish if you move quietly enough, another sort of small victory, if you like. So I don't think I'm completely useless at this game, but I don't know, it's just some things that just aren't adding up for me, you know? And how the fuck I get into the Black Hole Forge. That's one of them. I don't know. I feel like if I don't get it by the end of this video, then I am literally just going to use a guide. I'm literally just going to cave. Like, I thought getting the hint from my mate would probably be enough to set me on the right course. And I guess it did set me on the right course to a degree, but just these final steps, you know? I can somehow use a guide and only manage to find the single line of text that tells me how to activate that teleporter without providing myself with any other spoilers or answers. That would be very cool if I can manage to do that. I'm not sure I can trust myself though. I feel like if I had a guide in front of me, I would just look up the answers to the rest of the game. Where the fuck are the twins? Yo, twins! Probably not hang out in orbit of this planet because there's that whole giant lava moon issue. Ooh, we'll get out of here. There's the twinnies. Still don't really trust this autopilot after that one time it flew me into the sun, but it's basically just has to go straight forward at this point, and I think I can just about give it enough credit to do that on its own. It's a lot better at that than I am, to be fair, because I never know when to start applying the brakes and usually end up just, well, you've seen. I don't need to paint you a picture. You know what happens. Oh no, not straight into the fucking sand tornado. Oof. Oof, that was almost an issue. Okay. So we know roughly what to do. We know where to do it. Just gotta make this last leap of logic. That was some good alliteration, if I do say so myself. I could be an author with that talent. Can we park the ship somewhere where it's not going to get sucked off onto... Oh, actually... No, let's not. There's been a couple times where having the ship get sucked into the sand tornado has helped me out big time, so I was almost thinking maybe I should just send it to the Ember Twin in case I'm an idiot. But if I'm not an idiot, then I'm going to regret doing that. So I guess I need to learn to trust myself or something. Where the... I swear I touched down near the building I needed to be at. I don't know where the fuck it is anymore. The sand tornado will know. The sand tornado follows the path. The sand tornado, in the words of Ugandan Knuckles, knows the way. Oh yeah, those words just came out of my mouth. Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. I've never played VR chat. I have used a VR headset a couple of times because my friend has one, or had one. I think he sold it now, but whatever. But I've never ventured into the realms of VR chat. Maybe it's something I'll do one day. As someone who makes videos for YouTube, VR chat is like a blessing because it means you don't have to be entertaining yourself. You can just follow people around who are endlessly more entertaining than you are. Just record them being cool, you know. might just do a video where I just leave myself AFK in a busy VR chat room and see what gets picked up. Right, I believe this is the building. I'm still not sure it's unearthed enough, but I think this is the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. Oh, you nearly got me there. You nearly tricked me. You prickly little prick. I hate cactuses. What? At this point, right? I played a lot of this game at this point. You know, 18 hours near enough. Cactuses, still probably one of the most dangerous things I've encountered. Maybe anglerfish are slightly more terrifying. Maybe. But there's not much in it. Cactuses... straight up, absolute monsters. Don't fuck with cactuses. is what I'm trying to say to you here. They're more powerful than you can possibly comprehend. Look at this one rising out of the floor. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I mean, for one thing, it's a plant that can clearly survive underground without needing any amount of sunlight, which is just unnatural, you know? It breaks the natural order of things, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Can you open a bit quicker, because there's a big bad thing coming for me. Oh, this is the fucking oxygen tent. This isn't the right one either. Shit. Is the right one already up and I just haven't noticed? How slowly is my brain acting right now? Like on a scale of 1 to 10. Am I being big dumb or just little dumb? Because over here is the Twin Towers. God rest their soul. That's why one of them's damaged. Oh. It's been nearly 20 years, okay? It's fine to joke about it. This is the Cactus House. So yeah, I guess the one I want... There must be 5 towers then, right? Cactus House takes you to the Sun Station. Twin Towers take you to... Ember Twin. The Oxygen Tent takes you to Timber Hearth. And then the one at the far end... I think it's the one at the far end. Whichever one I stumbled into last time blindly. Is all about Giant's Deep. Right? With me so far. You better be. You better be with me on this. So the one that we've never managed to achieve functionality on has got to be the one that takes us to where we need to be. This one. Yeah, cool. I'd always thought there were 4. Turns out there's 5. Fair enough. But, and here's the big but, the big stinky doo-doo but, is that this here glass pane is proving to be a glass pane. And is preventing me from getting where I need to be. So, what the fuck? Oh no. Oh no, the game really doesn't like that. There we go. Sometimes you remember that this is an indie game, you know. We can stand underneath. Hang on. That's a gravity ceiling. Oh, you crafty son of a bitch. Is this right? Is this what we do? Let's just do this for a bit. Let's just take some... There we go. That was... Oh, fuck. I'm kind of angry at myself for not getting that, but also I think it's fair that I didn't get that, right? I think it's pretty understandable that I didn't get that, because that was... Wow. Black Hole Forge, yeah, I get that. Wait, it's that way? Is that... Oh, this is actually really trippy, being upside down here. I obviously can't stand off the gravity ceiling, right? Or else bad things are going to happen to me. So let's not. But... yeah. I always get really panicky walking on these. I think I've mentioned it before. I think I was talking about gravity walls at the time, but... like... it's really upsetting knowing that you're hanging from the ceiling, you know? Like, even these steps, I think they are gravity steps, but this is all very worrying. This is all very upsetting. We have an Ash Twin projection stone, though, so that's pretty rad. Probably speed up my exploration around here, because I don't know how long I've got before the end of the world takes me. You do a thing. Oh. Hey. I'm still not sure what this is doing. It feels to me... I thought I was lighting up more of these every time I did this, but I don't think I am. I think it remains as 3 every time, so I don't know what that means. Except that maybe there's 3 Nomai still left alive or something, I don't know. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ash Twin project. I'm intrigued, love. Oh, love. Everyone in Ash Twin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Fucking hell. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Something tells me something went wrong with this warp core they installed in the Ash Twin. Clary and Root kindly tune the alignments on each pair of warp cores as I finish them. Who's Root? I've never heard of Root before. I've turned the first pair to activate when its warp tower is aligned with Brittle Hollow. This will drastically speed future deliveries to Ash Twin. Okay, they're talking about the warp towers, yeah. It looks like the towers on the Ash Twin respond to only 5 alignments when there are 6 warp receivers. Is this a mistake? No, that's correct. Have you seen the schematic in the high energy lab on Ember Twin? It depicts which tower is meant to align with which astral body. And before anyone comments, yes, I'm aware this reduces the distance between Yarrow and me. Interesting. I do remember seeing a diagram in the high energy lab, and I didn't realise what it meant at the time. I'm down. Where am I taking this first pair of warp cores, and where am I taking the remaining pairs once they're ready? All of the black hole cores go to Ash Twin. They are for the warp towers being constructed there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. The white hole cores are for the next 6 warp receivers, which will all be on different astral bodies. Yarrow can give you their exact locations. I'm suddenly very intrigued by that final warp core, where that was taking people. They never confirmed that, right? They mentioned it over here. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, they don't exactly tell me, but they're saying there's 6 and only 5 receivers, or 5 alignments. So maybe the broken one isn't broken, it's just it's not aligning with the right thing. Like, it doesn't need to align with a planet, it needs to align with something else. What I need to do is look at what those words on the can we go this way? Just out of curiosity, what happens if we go this way? Is this okay? Is this safe? Oh dear, that was disconcerting. Yeah, in the high energy lab there were writings on the walls, and I need to know what they are. That is important. That is very important. Where does the 6th one go? Does it go to the Eye of the Universe, perhaps? And is there some way we can convince it to align with whatever it needs to send us to? This is just taking me back to the surface, correct? Correct. This was that hole I once wanted to go down. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to scalp across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. You can use it, but you have to replace it, okay? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Feldspar. You're a good dude. You're a good dude, Feldspar. I'm sure I've read all this, haven't I? Yeah. I've read all this. So, the chances of me getting back to my butt, that's not what I wanted to say, of me getting back to the high energy lab, especially this late in a cycle, are pretty slim. So honestly, I'm happy to end this video here, kind of, in a roundabout way. What we're going to do for the rest of this video is we're going to go back and look at my previous video where I went to the high energy lab and see what it says on that mural. And that should be enlightening, hopefully. Is that cheating? It's probably not cheating. I'm using my own gameplay footage after all. I think that'll be fine. Look at the sun. Look how big and red that sun is. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just let myself die here, and I will see you in just a second, where we comb over a bit of previously viewed footage. Is this the right video? Oh boy, here we go again then. How many attempts do you think it will take me to finally reach the Black Hole Forge today? Oh, you poor sweet child. You sweet summer child. Part 12, and you thought we were getting to the Black Hole Forge? You must be fucking joking. Okay, so I apparently never really stopped to look at this diagram properly, but looking at it now, it doesn't really tell us very much at all. The one thing I am kind of interested in, though, is the fact that the two towers have an image of the two linked planets. It doesn't just show the Ember Twin, it shows both of them. And we know there is something at the Ash Twin's core. So I think the broken one is what takes us to the Ash Twin project. I think that's where we need to be going in order to finally figure out what this whole business with the Ash Twin actually is. So I guess we're still not done with those fucking teleporters, but there's something that we need to do in order to create some degree of functionality to that teleporter. Maybe. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. I probably won't, unless the latest information that we got while playing the game that's appeared in our ship's log or whatever gives us enough hints to decipher this. I don't know. That we'll have to wait and see next time, but I probably won't be trying to tackle this next time. What I'll probably try and do next time is land on the orbital probe cannon, see what there is to see there. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good stopping point, and I will see you through the cameras I installed in your bedroom. I like to watch you sleep. Bye for now.